So much for that idea. Yeah, yeah. Those are the walls for the backers. Those are the backers. Yeah, I forgot that Aloth is my mechanics guy. God damn it. That's annoying. What? Oh.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Alright, I'm going back to confront with him. I would like Dragon Age 2. It's full of kiting, really. I mean, I have no, like, opinion that it's, like, awesome or not awesome or whatever. I just always thought it was a reasonable mechanic. I would say I'm probably a little bit past 2/3 of the way now, dog, because I'm closing in on the end of Act 2, I believe. And Act 3 is shorter than Act 2. There's only 3 acts in the game, I believe, so Act 3 is shorter than Act 2. Okay. I want to go talk to this guy first and turn in this quest. And then I'm going to talk to Mr. Obvious Cult Leader. Well, he says slowly dying. Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison. Alright, Rumbold.
Hail, traveler.
Is this what you were looking for? Blazes! That thing's even uglier than I thought. Look at the size of it. He takes the head in both arms, heedless of the stinking drizzle of blood that fouls his clothes. I've got big plans for this. You wait right here. He disappears in the house and returns with a blunderbuss in his hands. I call it the Lead Spitter. It belonged to my father and served me in the Saints' War. It's old but sturdy, and it packs a real punch. Should be more useful to someone like yourself these days. Oh, and 600 copper for your trouble. Keep the money. You could use it to rebuild your herd. Major positive. That's mighty thoughtful of you. It'll be another 6 months before any of these can breed anyway. Although, this runt's still looking too small. I don't expect to get any good litters out of it, and I'd just as soon not have it weaken the rest of my stock. Why don't you take it? Gives me one less mouth to feed anyway. The piglet trots over to you, its pink snout wiggling. So I got my very own piglet. Another pet. That's right, people. The pets do not stop. Alright, sounds good. Good night, Dragon. Thanks for stopping by, man. I don't complain about every 5 seconds. It's funny. Yeah, I don't think I've had a blunderbuss so far. So many pets. I feel like he should be hanging out next to the miniature space piglet. Alright. Lead Spitter. 8 to 12 pierce versus deflection. 1.3 damage. Damage reduction bypass. 4 damage reduction bypass. A lot of production. Harried by persistent thieves, the merchant Baradin had this hefty blunderbuss forged as a means of protecting his wares. The gun proved as indiscriminately lethal as the dwarf's temper, firing a destructive hail of iron that made short and messy work of anyone who dared clean up on his wagons during the night. Baradin was very pleased with the weapon's performance, as were the brigands who eventually robbed him of it. I'm not going to eat the pig. That'll do, pig. That'll do. How? Mizu. So sad. That would be funny, Smacky. So you look at this, you think that's not a big deal until you realize 6 projectiles. That means it's 8 to 12 damage per projectile, which means that it's actually a grand total of 48 to 72 damage, all of which has this damage reduction bypass. Yes, please. Blunderbuss. Really? Mighty fine to see you again. Business is looking up thanks to you. Alright, Deerford Village. Ally. Faintly good. Moderately good. Overwhelmingly good. Faintly good. Neutral. Moderately good. Moderately good. Overwhelmingly bad. Yeah, Domentals are really, really unhappy with me. Which is alright. It's the way I like it. Piglet can be turned to camp supplies. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Every shot triggers a focus gain. Nice, Thorg. I hadn't even thought about that. Ultimate was released free on Origin. Nice, man. It's an edible religious deity. Okay. Now we're going to go have a little discussion with this dude. That's true. They are all dead. I killed them all. We have to have a discussion, you and I, sir. What's up, Trigal? Let's see. Korgrak swore he'd never seen Alace. The ogre? That thing has a guffaw? That thing has a name? I don't know what's funnier. That you took the monster at its word or that you came back to tell me about it. Either way, I've heard enough. Oh! Oh, so it's like that, huh? Really? Right. Let's see. So, let's see what happened. Trigal engaged in melee. Let's see what happened. Arven Elrond hits Trigal for 19 pierce damage. Kana hits Trigal for 31 pierce damage. Let's see. Trigal misses Arven Elrond. Let's see. Ader crits Trigal for 32 crush damage. Let's see. Pallegina hits Trigal for 34 slash damage. Also grazes him prone. And then Sabhan is killed too. I know it. It's amazing to me, man. It's amazing to me. Amazing to me. They just don't seem to get it. They really don't. Okay, still know what he was hiding.
Yes?
I can do that. I can do that.
God damn it.
I'm here.
Hello.
Please tell me there's something important there. Ah-ha-ha! Yes! The key!
Hmm?
It is the key!
Hmm?
I have found the key! Right? I don't understand why he's like, oh, you just killed an ogre? He's like, great. Alright, then I think I can take you on. Like, really, dude? Ah, haha, I bet that leads down to the temple. Final Journal of Jonas, huh? The thick hide stretched thin upon the rack looks like it came from a Stelgare. The curing and waterproofing agents slathered over it give off a heavy odor. Final Journal of Jonas. My son. Tomorrow I become the effigy. Tomorrow I become Skane's embodiment on Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. For months we met by secret conclave to plot our landlord's demise, all the while working the fields as if our hearts were content. Skane teaches us to plot with the mind while keeping one's face impassive, inscrutable. Fair fights are for those with armies. The quiet slave is our whetstone, our focus. In his worship our cause finds focus, clarity, and possibility. Tomorrow my master chokes on his own whip. By the time you read this, I will be dead. I pray Skane does not abandon me for speaking me on my plotting, but a son deserves to know how his father died. For I have volunteered to be this effigy. Skane will inhabit my body using this old farmer's simple flesh as a puppet of godly rage. I have been shaved and anointed. Tomorrow morning I will be your father in name only, as my manhood will be removed, my nose and ears removed, and my useless mortal eyes will be replaced with flint stones through which Skane might see the world. The hell? My son, I am sorry for the lies I've told you these past few seasons, but Skane demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my furtive service to the quiet slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of our community, to smite our lord's corruption from the face of Eora. Tomorrow my master chokes in his own whip. For tomorrow I become the effigy. Okay. That's, exciting. Hey, Varney. What's up, Mosky? Yeah, I know, right, Thor? Okay. We got ourselves a cult here. What is it about? Oh, man. Yep. Called it. Although I don't fully... Okay. So I see this on the other side of the map, right? The problem is, it says above ground that it takes 4 hours to get from Deerfoot Crossing to Deerfoot Village, okay? I just went down the ladder from the Tanner's place in Deerfoot Village, and it's on the same map as Deerfoot Ruins. So unless the map is like this, and like up here is 4 hours, but like it somehow narrows down to a point where it takes like 10 minutes to get across the map down here, there's a little bit of a problem. Oh, I'll bet, Mizu, yeah. Yeah, the Mistborn Hunters. Yep. That was pretty freaky. Rice pudding. Good stuff, man. My dad loved rice pudding. Whoa. Time to unlock the secret. I have trouble finding traps down here, though, because I don't have any mechanics. Okay. Oh, that'd be pretty nice, Miser. That'd be pretty nice. I'd be all about that. Well, they have that new game, Titan Souls, but it's not an RPG. But, I mean, it does have a lot of boss fights. Yeah, cinnamon and nutmeg with rice pudding is awesome. Yeah, I think this game is really good, Bill. It's not perfect. There are definitely some issues with it here and there. And I feel like this game reminds me a lot of the way I felt about Shadowrun Returns. I like Dead Man's Switch a lot. But I felt like a lot of what that game ended up being was a good game, but a game that really set up for the second game, Dragonfall, which was amazing. And I feel like the second version of this, like Pillars of Eternity 2 or whatever, is going to be that much more amazing. So... Stained and rumpled bedroll appears to have been used recently by this beetle. Wow. What the? Whoa. She just hit it with a blunderbuss? How much damage did she do? Let's see. 2 graze, 4 hit. $30 pierce damage. I'm not sure that it could even activate, like, what was done.
Yes?
Eyes open.
Eyes open. Oh, yeah, that's true, Muskie. I haven't even been looking at those guys. Once I found that out, I didn't bother to look at their stories. What's up, Strike? Not Xenoblade. Unsure what I am watching.
A simple test.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm here.
That's so annoying. I don't want to get rid of Pallegina, though. I need another tank. I know, right? I can't... If I get rid of Pallegina and replace her with Aloth, my party all of a sudden becomes too caster heavy. Becomes too squishy. I'm gonna have to get her mechanics up quickly. Whoa. Okay, that's the stone beetle. I was like, wait, what? Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Once you knock them down. Okay. That was alright. That was not too much of a problem. No, he's not talking about that. Oh, the soul readings? I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just not, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's... Not sure that it's a big deal. But... I can understand people so hot on the whole immersion score. Okay, so I think I got one more thing to do with security. 41, I got one more security to get involved in. Just gonna be the towers, I think. Sure there's nothing else I can do more. Yep, one more of the towers and then prestige.
Yes?
Slowly now.
What's up, money? Yeah, I mean, they don't. I mean, they're literally fan service. It's like the other side. That's interesting. I'm interested to see what cult stuff is going on here. Lots of work. That's what's up. Yeah. Well, yeah, Bill. I mean, but that's totally the Infinity Engine, though. Infinity Engine was all about micromanagement. If you don't want to be micromanaging combat, definitely not the right game for you. Although I will say that actually, when you get to the right sort of levels with your guys, you can do a whole lot of auto-attacking, depending on the creatures you're fighting. I find that the micromanagement is something that I end up using with sort of the bigger fights, the boss fights, and like the fights where I get a lot of aggro. Then I have to do a lot of thinking about it, but that's one of the enjoyments of the Infinity Engine games. So Baldur's Gate 1, 2, Icewind Dale, even Planescape Torment to a degree, that was all what they were based on, was that sort of combat system. So I like that a lot for a game like this. But if that's not your thing, then yeah, you're not going to like a game like this. Hello, Skane. Okay, let's do that. If you would. And if you would.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
Yes?
Nice. Hello. Oh, God. Sigh. A lockpick inside the chest. That's cute. I really, really, really need a rogue with mechanics. God damn it.
I'm here.
Okay. Good.
Let's keep quiet.
Hi. Okay, and let's see. You are marked for death. This guy waiting for an invitation, or?
Yes?
Onward!
Kapow. Stop serving bread pudding. I didn't know you graduated from Hunter College. My wife and I had an event at the Columbia School of Social Work recently, and so we were talking about Hunter College a little bit. I know Hunter. Nice. Okay. Worked out pretty well.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Hi, guys. Oh, that proc the Pillars of Faith thing. Nice work. Oh, very nice. Bread pudding is fine, but I don't like raisins. So if you have raisins in bread pudding, I'm not a fan. Nice. Key. And what's this? List of names. This creased sheet of paper contains a list of names. Some have been crossed off. Yidit leaves window open at night. Small house in the end of Kindle Vale. Gerdo visiting from Old Valia. Doesn't speak Adiran. Keeps to himself. Won't be missed. Tearface lives in small encampment on road to Logholm. Takes solitary walks each morning at sunrise. Should be most vulnerable then. Belmus, his parents leave him alone after temple services each Goddendag. Senless visits a mistress in Bale. Reach every third Folkstag. Get him on the road. Check Gilded Vale. Nandra's gift may find more interested parties there. Wow, really? Little hostage note deal, huh? Yeah, I hear you, man. Ah, thanks, Ned. Yeah, Mizu, I agree. Four Shores. Final Journal of Jonas. Didn't I already read that? Why are there two Final Journals of Jonas? I already read the Final Journal of Jonas. In fact, if we look in here, if we look in the books, there's two Final Journals of Jonas. He made copies. He went to a Kinko's. He's like, my final journal is so awesome. I'm going to have it printed twice. Come on, Obsidian. Let's use your noodle, huh? Nah, I'm not a raisins guy, Wasabi. Raisins are just aged grapes that didn't make the cut, you know?
Yes?
And what does the flame reveal?
What does the flame reveal?
I think it's cool, though, that the two most interesting characters here so far are both Avalon characters. Hi. My god, my guy's a wrecking face. Wow. 88 focus. The torture rack is spattered in blood and gouged by fingernails. That's... Oh my god, you see the flies buzzing around it? Ugh. That's charming. Infinity Engine is was the engine that was used for the early BioWare games: Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, Icewind Dale 1, Icewind Dale 2, and then Planescape Torment. And then I think that was the last one, because I think Temple of Elemental Evil used a different engine, I believe. But it's a famous, famous engine, Bill. If you've watched us play any of the Icewind Dale games, or like any of the Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 streams that we did with the guys, that's why Infinity and Beyond is the nickname, because of the Infinity Engine stuff, so...
For the wheel!
Ow.
A voice falls silent at last.
Right. Let's reload that. You gained 12 kilos in 6 months. Whenever I hear someone describing things in the metric system, I just sort of assume that it's like sort of the, whatever it is, the imperial measurements, like pounds and so on, and then you just multiply it by 400. So I assume that means that you gained 400 pounds. Yeah, I hear you, Bill. Yeah.
Of course.
See, Ader can afford to take it. He could take the hit.
Tell me.
Hey, of course. I'm here.
There we go. Garnet. And those, nice.
Yes?
Is that what that means? It is true, Mizu, right? Like they had this big thing about I don't want you to zoom in too far. I mean, yeah, it gets pixelated when you get that close, but it hangs together pretty well, pretty far in for the zoom. Well, gee, I think I may have been overreacting. I may have been overstating the case because I make you sad. Well, no, it's like when I was in Canada driving up there, and they were like, you know, they were like, what was it like? Your speed limit is 75 kilometers an hour. I'm like, so you mean I can go 150 miles an hour? Because I just assume that kilos are like some strange connection of measurement. That's all. And as you know, of course, I'm totally joking.
And what does the flame reveal?
What does the flame reveal?
Hey. Mindbreaker, huh? Tell you what, Mindbreaker. Excuse me. Okay. Wow, that blunderbuss. Oh, giblets. Oh, giblets. Fine, blunderbuss. It's not as good a blunderbuss, though.
Of course.
Hey, what's up, Aiden? Chatted about Merkin. I thought you were saying you didn't want to go back to Brazil.
I'm
Like-
ready.
Alright, I need you to do a little field triage. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Cha. More field triage. Alright, now we're getting him back up to a normal level. I know it's true. Yeah, I can't tell, like, how far up or down it goes yet. 2 posts stand firmly in the stonework with broken ropes falling from the dark chasm of a large cavern. On the other side, there's a slight opening of where a bridge may have led. Pack the area. Darkness below continues as far as you can see. Broken stone pillars, remnants of the missing bridge rise from the abyss. Across the gap, you see the mouth of a tunnel. Wooden beams protrude from the stones on either side of the chasm. Despite the rage, they look sturdy enough to hold a grappling hook and rope. 2 posts, blah. Grappling hook. Snags on one of the beams, digging into the wood as you pull. With a couple firm tugs, you determine that the connection is secure. You tie the free end of the rope to one of the beams next to you. Path ends at a precipice. Rope stretches across the gap. Alright. So I can get across the gap now if I need to. That's fine. I'll do that in a minute, but... Oh, I see what you're saying.
Hmm?
They shall see nothing while I see much.
This has the stains of animancy on it.
Whoa, God.
Hmm?
Whoa, boy.
Of course.
What? As you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Someone should clean that up. Ugh, who would create such a vile thing? Grotesque masks and pools of blood. They aren't half-hearted in their madness, are they? A place of death. You should not linger here. A bubbling cauldron of Skane's hateful seed. He may be sniveling and cowardly in his ways, but he's never lacked for focus. Alright, let's extend it out. Faint whispers resolve into a cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. It's charming. The voices cry out in unison. What's this? Another soul come to rage and burn? Or merely to watch? You may be a long time in waiting. Our work today is already finished. I do not have lore 6. Who are you? Nobodies. Serfs and thralls and whores, used and thrown away. Almost all we had was taken from us, but what little remained we gave here. They hover at your soul's edge, feeling you out. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. In life we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choice carries power. What kind of power? If you must ask, then you have never had need of revenge. It is a shame there is nothing in you we could use. Hold, I would know what you've done here. Blah, 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 blah. Let me ask you more about this place. Okay.
Were they made?
Man's arms are cut open from elbow to wrist.
Ansawu.
Indeed.
What was I doing? Blood congeals under this corpse's /throat. Crude symbols been painted on this canvas. This is disgusting. Wow. I was just thinking, yeah. Wicker Man for sure. For sures. Yep. All right.
A simple test.
Yes?
Okay, that's the other side that I couldn't get to before.
Let's keep quiet.
Ah.
They
I'm a fanatic. Would have been really nice to have Aloth here to diffuse some of these. Wait a what? Crypt's Master Key, nice. The third, okay, that's the third final Journal of Jonas. I guess it was a, I guess if it was, if you will, a cult classic. Yeah! Good times, good times. Burn. Feel thy hatred twist within thee. Feed thyself on its bile. Sustain thyself on its anger. This hatred, this bile, this anger, these shall be the tools for thy rebellion. Let thine heart seethe. There is no satisfaction in open confrontation. What's up, Mr. Wonders? Oh, Tasha Yar. Hide thine hatred, let it grow that it may fester. Make thy plots in secret. The quiet slave stays in the shadows. His face seeks not the light. In darkness doth he work. In darkness doth he move. Rebel against those that seek to control thee. Rebel against those that wish to remove thee. One ring to rule them all. One ring to bind them. No. I wonder if that will open that door. Welcome back, Law. That hit me like a one-pun wait. Well done, well done. Good times, good times. Ah! Wow. Absolutely wrecking face. Wow. His Hilligan vase is cracked and chipped. Looks like an antique from Adir. Unlocked with Crypt's Master Key. Okay. Sure nobody's maimed. Good.
Yes?
Oh, God. Looks like we got us a boss fight, people. A large, bull-necked man in a hood helps a young elven woman down from a glass chamber connected to a dizzying array of cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with fresh blood.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the next hour or two, but that will pass. Have a meal and get some sleep when you return to town. The transfusion.
Oh, it's Alis!
The transfusion will be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly.
What's going on here, Night Wasabi?
Subversion. The black sheep cousin of justice. Or haven't you heard Lord Heron's tale of woe about a missing daughter and an impending marriage? He's sent his soldiers to scour the village while he bides his time at the Dracogen Inn.
Yes, he
I
have.
don't expect you to understand what I'm doing. Neither the rituals of Scan nor the labors of Animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from.
Harren said he was taking her to Ina's Rest to find a suitor, but a few pieces of his story didn't add up.
Did a bit of digging, did you? That's more than can be said for most. Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
Oh, snap! She's his niece and she's carrying his child? Wabam! Next on Donahue. Whoa! Oh, snap. He impregnated his niece? Damn, son. Preying on a young woman. His own kin, no less. Why would he do that?
Heron's own wife's delivered nothing but Hollowborn. Now he's got no
Right.
heir, and his sister's child, Elise, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
You didn't have to resort to violence. Someone would have helped Alis.
And yet, no one did. Not that innkeeper who wasn't above taking his lordship's coin. Not Heron's attendants who must have known. Not even his wife, the poor girl's aunt. Depravity like this doesn't happen, but that people allow it. This is the truth that decent folk don't want to see. Sometimes you need excess to fight men like Heron.
Yeah, exactly. Right, Lego?
This isn't just about Heron or the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth. How people of privilege, people like Heron, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions. The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. Once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way. People won't be able to look away from Heron's sins then.
I like how everyone in this game is so rational and reasonable. Nobody goes to extremes in this game. God, bro. Really? Seems like a lot of trouble to go to when a simple lynch mob will do. They don't get a lot of things right, but this kind of thing they know what to do with.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association.
And in the meantime, you make the girl responsible. Watcher, do not let this girl and her child become fodder for revenge. Let me touch her mind. I can free her from this snare, as well as from the memories that hold her captive. Do it. Thank you, Watcher. You feel her reach out, persistent yet gentle. Thank God I had the grieving mother with me. Woot! Grieving mother. What's up, Brogan? Trembles with exertion, and the air around her rings with the sound of chimes. At last she collapses, her energy spent. The strain throbs in her mind. For just a moment, Alis's eyes close. When they open again, her expression is blank. But as she takes in the scene before her, you, Wymond, and the machinery in this strange dark room, her confusion turns to fear. She lets out a choked cry.
Kill them. All of them. If she can't destroy Heron, then we can destroy his legacy with her.
Well, damn. All right. Okay. Let's see, who's marked for death? Wow, that's dark, man. Protect the girl. I'm gonna try. I mean, I'm gonna do what I can. Okay. And break. Ow! Whoa!
You're not getting through me.
Parathis!
Sub-Zero used door tactics. It's true. I saved her. Stay away. I don't know what happened here. I rescued you. Let's see. Skainite cultist kidnapped you. She looks around at the dead cultist and pools of blood, her eyes widening in fear and confusion. But what? She winces and pitches forward, holding her head. Hylia's wings, I can hardly remember a thing. She pauses, her brow furrowing. She mutters something in a dialect of Rautai, then Valian. Banami. No. My name is Alis. Her fingers dance at her side, plucking at the air in 3 repeated motions. A liar. The opening notes of the false night. Her twitching fingers brush her swelling abdomen. She looks back at you, a question in her eyes. You're a young lady who found herself in trouble with powerful people. I also know I can't go back to the village, though I don't remember why. And I certainly can't stay here. Let's see. There's a temple on the edge of town. I'm sure the clergy will help you find someplace safe. The suggestion sinks in slowly, but it seems to take root in the newly barren places of her mind. It's good advice. She takes a final glance at the blood-spattered chamber. I won't look back. She hurries away. Wow. All right. Well, that was some stuff, people. Thank God I had the greeting mother with me. Meanwhile, while this is going on, it's like, hey, there's a major adventure. I'm like, Morningstar. Wyman's keys. Keys made of polished bone that feels surprisingly sturdy despite its light weight. Cable snaking along the floor and across the ceiling connect to a glowing glass chamber. I know, right? Not a demon. I'll tell you what, that was interesting. So now I gotta go back and confront with freaking Harrond. But I love how he's like, the only way to do this is to do it, is to do something incredibly evil. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's really the way to handle it. No, it's, maybe it's that the whole town is looking the other way, but thick liquid bubbles inside the tank, releasing a pungent scent. Motes of essence swirl in the mixture. Ooh, what is that? Atuk. A blade of Enutanic origin, Atuksh, skinning knife, was a gift passed from mother to daughter, used to remove hides from various hardy creatures of the tundra. It is precisely designed to pierce vulnerable joints and cut deeply and cleanly into flesh, making it a fearsome weapon against less traditional game as well. Plus 5 accuracy, 10% of hits converted to crits, plus 8 accuracy, 1.3 damage, and it's fast. That's cool. Let me guess, it's the last Journal of Jonas? Oh, okay. This is the notebook. Yeah. I had Grieving Mother Saver. Thank God. The looping scribbles are difficult to read, but as you flip through the pages, you can make out several passages. Near the beginning, you read, "Will be a suitable place for my experiments. There's an abundance of space, and more importantly, the locals are content to ignore it. I could probably construct..." You skip ahead several pages. "Willing volunteers. The legacy has brought many grievances to the surface, and capturing the essence is primarily a matter of timing. The ritual of the effigy serves as a good template for..." You scan the middle of the book. "Died and their essence evaporated. Next time I'll have to try a smaller concentration of the reagent to..." You turn to the last page. "Noble from Defiance Bay. Results were mostly consistent across the other subjects. The challenge is always applying the method to an unwilling participant, but her situation may prove an advantage. If I can bring those memories of her uncle to the forefront, it might render her essence more susceptible to the process." Yeah, I mean, it was just like, you know, if they were trying to set up a situation where they were like, oh, you know, we're going to make it so that you can, you know, find out all of this stuff and you can decide that you don't like the noble. His method was just as bad. He was just using the pawn for another reason. You know, she was still a pawn either way. That was freaky, man. I know, it's true, Mizu, I know. The final... I know, no fourth final journal. I was thinking that.
Let's see what lies this way.
I'm here.
An ornate crest decorates the sarcophagus. The name on the lid has been scratched out. Oh, nice. Ha ha ha. Outstanding. All right. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. We have a meeting, folks. We have a meeting with Mr. Harrond. This is one of those ones where I'm like, I'm disgusted with everybody. I'm just like, all y'all deserve what you get. Like, you're all terrible people. Let's just be clear. All of you are awful, awful people. That's what I want to say to the town. All of you, you're all terrible people. Although, again, we don't know if the town's involved, as Thorg says, other than the Tanner. Man. That's rough, man. It's rough. All right, Lord Harrond, let's chat. Wonder if he's gonna aggro me. I wonder if he's gonna be like, no one must know my secret.
Implore him to curb his violent impulses at the word of a heroic academic.
You don't usually grace me with your flattery, priest. What merits this attention?
Awatai's history is war, same as everyone. If only the world were led by soft-hearted giants who waste their muscles stroking their own quills. Oh, wouldn't that be grand?
I'm content to remain a burr in your boots. But here, if you but stand on the docks, you can single-handedly ensure no one ever sails to the Deerwood again.
That's kind of cool. I like some of this banter. You don't see the point of letting her live. You don't, Rogan? You would rather that she does remember her past? You get an arrow, and you get an arrow.
I'm here.
I don't know. I don't think I'd want... I don't know about you. I don't think I'd want to have that history. I think that's a history I'd be content to forget. Oh my gosh, when I first walked in, all these guys, like, at once were like... They're just standing there.
Of course.
All right. All right, bro. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's resting upstairs, is he? He's gonna stop resting in just a second. No. Hi, Lord Heron.
What are you doing up here? Unless... Have you news of my daughter? I've got to get her out of this wretched village.
Yeah, I found Alice, your daughter.
My daughter? Is she safe?
I let her go.
That can't be. She's... What happened?
You know exactly what I discovered.
I don't know what you're referring to, but I've heard enough already. Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
You're going to Comic-Con at Philly next Thursday? Strike, I'm gonna go. Strike, you should go on Friday. I'm going on Friday, man. So I'll let you know how it is. I'm presenting at a panel with Satobo on Twitch and social media for the speculative fiction author. So next Friday at 4:30, I'll be at Philly Comic-Con. Strike, you should stop by. Oh God, what should I do with this guy? Oh, I got you, Strike. It's interesting that if you let him go, you get a major positive, and if you kill him, you get extraordinary positive. See, no, you know what? I have not been role-playing this guy. I don't want to have unnecessary death, but I don't want this guy tracking things down. And I already killed the Dominals or whatever, the Dominals, that kind of stuff. Those guys. I already defeated him either, so. Your blow dispatches the old man more quickly. What? What? No, I don't want to lose. No. No, God damn it. I don't want to get a major negative with Defiance Bay. Why would I get a major negative with Defiance Bay? Wait, I loaded the wrong one. My bad. That's the one I wanted. He was a noble in Defiance Bay. Oh.
I shall.
Yeah, it could be. I tried to increase his resolve quite a bit, but not enough, I guess.
What are you doing up here? My daughter?
Anyways.
That can't be. She's... What happened? I don't know what you're referring to, but I've heard enough already. Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
I just want to see what this does. I don't like either one of these decisions. I don't like either one of these decisions. Wait, he gives me money? He gives me money? No. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. No. If you're going to pay me off, no. 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 Screw off. If you're gonna pay, if you're paying me money, you're gonna get smoked. Simple as that. I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. I didn't know that he was gonna give me money. If it was just I'm letting him go, if it's just I'm letting him go and he walks out, that's fine. What I really want is an option to be able to like expose him. That's what I want. I want to be able to like publicly humiliate him. That's what I want. Yeah, but no, but then Rogan, you don't get all you don't get the quest experience though. I'm not going to do that. No, screw that. Screw that. You don't pay me off when you impregnated your own niece because of your own like. No, 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 no. I'm not playing, and I have not been RPing it that way either.
Is her? That can't be. She's. What happened?
Let me try that. Tell everyone what a monster you are.
Even if it were true, who would believe you? Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
My thoughts exactly. Suck it, bastard. Don't pay me off. Not doing it. Not doing it. You're gonna pay me off your you suck at your blood money. Bah. No, I'm not gonna teabag him. Listen, none of these are good options, but I'm not gonna. I don't want him to go after his niece again. Number one, number two, you can't. No, you just can't. You can't do that. It's just not. It's not gonna get it done. I am annoyed about losing reputation with Defiance Bay. But it looks like I'm still moderately good with him. Yeah, but I mean, just because the dude's a scumbag doesn't mean that it's my job to prove it to him. But in this case, I am concerned about him going after his niece. And I don't want that to happen. No, I don't feel like I'm embracing the dark side. I don't take any joy in doing it. But I'll be damned if I'm going to take on something where someone is going to, pay me off so that he can take his, because the thing is he's going to go do it again, you know? So this is not something I would do in real life, and almost every time I would avoid bloodshed whenever I can. But this is a scenario where I feel we're in a different situation here with what this guy is. And that's the thing, like, the reason that Wermund had to be stopped is because he was trying to make Alis into his, or Elise, he was trying to make into his instrument of revenge, and he can't do that. Can't do that. Did I loot all? Did I do that, Mizu? Did I loot his money? All I was trying to do was take the stuff off his corpse. You're probably right. I shouldn't do that. But I have to say that there is a difference, and the difference is it's bribery, right? If I take the money off his dead corpse, what's the big deal? Again, as the character I'm playing it, what's the big deal? Good night, Bill. But for something like this, I mean, he tried to bribe me, so. The innocent kinkeeper will lose business. He's not going to lose business. Did you hear the way he was talking about the guy in the first place? Right, it would be like... Exactly. That's the thing, is like now it's like it's like wanting to sleep at the Watergate. You know, now it's a thing. It's like a tourist attraction, you know? The truth is that I was none too happy about any of those choices, truthfully. I was not happy about any of that, but... Whoa, what? I have a transaction pending. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I felt like there were no good choices there, but I don't want him going after his niece, for one. Number two, the reason that I was willing to reconsider it is because I didn't want to take a major hit in Defiance Bay. But then when he was going to be like, oh, here, and I realized that he was bribing me to get away with this crap, I was like, okay, no, that's... And that's the way that I've been playing the character. Oh, the locked out options are better. Okay, good. That's the way I've been playing the character. Like the Dominos, when the Dominos, like, you know, came in the first time and I sided against them and they attacked me, fine. Then the second time, that was in the bar. The second time they come in and they attack me, fine. The third time when they send assassins to get me, I'm like, no, that's now going to stop. And so I went and I wiped the place, you know, and I wiped up the place, basically. I just destroyed them. And that was because I was not going to get hit again. I was like, that's enough. I've had enough of having you come after me and try to attack me. So I feel like that's the way I've been playing the character up to this point. But I will admit that it's not, you know, it's not the most...
Yes?
It was not, there were no good options there, feels like to me. What's up, Loshak? Yeah, I got Grieving Mother. She's pretty good. The only problem with Grieving Mother is that she doesn't have any mechanic skill, which is unfortunate. I really wish I could respec them or something just to get mechanics. And there's no real way to respec them, right? I don't believe. Okay. Right, okay. Get rid of that. Save game. Deerford Village. Accept. And good. Good stuff. All right, so the next time that we start, the next session that we play, we are going to go into Deerford Crossing again. What is this Steam? Kerbal Space Program, some wrestling thing, Dungeon Defenders 2, Ubisoft Arcade, Verdun, 1914-1918, Broken Age Act 2. They finally came out with that, huh? And State of Decay. Cool. So, yes, so the next time we play, I'm going to go to Deerford Crossing again, and we're going to get the Dragon Egg that we need to get. and basically make sure the map is all set to go. Then we're going to go north to the ruin. That's going to advance the main story. It will also solve one of Ader's side quests. So we'll take care of those things. Then we'll go back to Deerfoot Village and turn in the Dragon Egg, and then back to Defiance Bay, where we will wrap up Act 2 and move into Act 3. So that's what we're looking. That's what we are looking for going with that. Okay. Meantime, though, that is going to be it for me because I got to get to bed, and so I want to thank everybody for watching as always. And we're going to have our giveaway first, of course. Before I do that, if you like what you saw and heard, by the way, please make sure to follow. We are trying to move the channel towards partnership, so hitting that follow button would be much appreciated, and spreading the word about the show as well. Okay. Choices tonight are as follows. Choice number 1 comes to us from Messiah DMR, and it is The Witcher. Choice number 1 comes to us from Messiah DMR, and it is The Witcher. That is choice number 1. Choice number 2 comes to us from, let's say, from Build, and it is They Breathe. Choice number 2, They Breathe. And choice number 3 comes to us from none other than our own, the Gentleman Bee, and that is Cook Serve Delicious, the Battle Kitchen Edition. Cook Serve Delicious, the Battle Kitchen Edition. So again, choice number 1 from Messiah DMR is The Witcher. Choice number 2 from Build is They Breathe. And choice number 3 from the Gentleman Bee is Cook Serve Delicious, Battle Kitchen Edition. And the giveaway word tonight is going to be... Please type in bribes bad. Bribes bad if you are interested in winning this giveaway. Please type in bribes bad if you are interested in winning. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Wonders. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so if you guys are interested, please type in the word bribes bad. What's up, Kais? Good to see you, man. And while you guys do that, I'm going to look up and see who we are going to follow today. I mean, who we're going to follow. You're all going to follow me. No, but who you're actually going to, who we're going to raid. I know who we're going to raid, I think. Okay, I know who it's going to be. You know you want to cook. Thank you, Miser. Bribes bad. I have seen Cook Serve Delicious played. Foom played this a little bit, and I think also I watched a gentleman play during one of his yearly streams, and it was good. It was fun to watch. It was fun to watch. So, no, I know who we're going to raid. I know who it's going to be. So, bribes bad. If you guys are interested, please type in that word bribes bad. Last call. Last call. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Last call. Oh, to serve, man. Yes, good stuff. Good reference to Miser. It's a cookbook. I know. Just giving you a hard time, Gent. Gent, you know, I'm going to be down in your neck of the woods, by the way, in September. I don't know if I told you that, but I got invited to be a professional author at DragonCon, so I'm going to, which is in Atlanta every September. So I'm going to be doing a bunch of panels and stuff like that. So, you know, if you stop by and you can hang out with the Arv clan, you know. Never. Okay, so last call, last call, last call. Bribes bad, bribes bad. Yeah, that's right. Gonna be in Atlanta. Yeah, man, DragonCon. So that's happening. But you better check and make sure. I don't know how they handle tickets and all that stuff, and I have no idea what my schedule is. I just know that I got accepted as a professional, and it's not easy to get in on the pro track there. But I'm doing it workshop and stuff like that. So Oh, that'd be awesome, dude. That'd be awesome. I'll be found LARPing. No, but it's going to be the largest convention I've ever been to. The biggest one I've been to so far, unless you count Philly Comic Con last year, because that's supposed to be like 75 or 80,000, but I feel like it's so spread out, it doesn't feel that way. Dragon Con is like a legit 75, 80,000, and supposedly it's nuts. So the largest I've ever been to besides that, not counting the Philly Comic Con, is Gen Con, which is usually about 50, 55,000, which is, significant. But yeah, I heard Dragon Con is crazy, so we will see how it goes. Nice, man. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I have, Lego. I have. I've had some heartburn in my time. Although not like... Acid reflux is a bit strong. Acid reflux is pretty severe heartburn. Like some people get heartburn. It's just like... It's a little bit of it. Acid reflux is fairly extreme. So... Yes. Okay, here we go. And the winner... Whoa. Mr. Wonders! Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Wow. The Gentleman Bee has just given me Call of Juarez Gunslinger and Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Thank you, man. Hold on. I got to write that down right now. And congratulations. Yeah, Wonders, let me explain, by the way. Hold on one second. Wanted to make sure I wrote that down. Thanks, dude. You didn't need to do that. Gunslinger plus Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. So congratulations. And Mr. Wonders, just so you know, there's a tradition on the channel that when somebody wins, people call out hacks and rigged, even though it's not actually hacked and rigged. So in no way were they saying that it was actually hacked and rigged. So what's it going to be? What is it going to be? What would you like, Mr. Wonders? What would you like? Thanks, Jen. I appreciate it, man. What would you like? And also, the other thing is, too, that because this is Steam, we will need to be Steam friends. So if you haven't already done so, you need to send me a friend request on Steam, which is just the same name as what I have on Twitch, which is Arvin Eleron. If you send me a friend request, I will accept it, and then I will send you whatever game you're about to tell me via Steam as soon as I get that request, okay? But you need to send me the friend request first. And also, you need to tell me right now what game. So which game would you like? And then I got to rise up on out of here. Oh, well, thanks, Jen. I appreciate that, man. That was very kind of you, sir. Tips are nice. Yeah, thanks, man. Wants me some Witcher. I am the lead hacksaw. Very nice, very nice. Good stuff. All right, Witcher sounds good. I am happy to do that. But just make sure you send me that friend request, and I will send you The Witcher as soon as I get that, courtesy of our good friend Messiah DMR. Okay. All right. So we are going to be doing a raid, and the way that we do a raid here is we do exclamation point Arv raid. So we do this. The Arvanauts have landed. You guys can cut and paste that. Well, I know it's true. It's true. The Arvanauts have landed, followed by Volcania, which is capital VOLCA. Capital VOLCANIA. Keep in mind that you don't want to do the raid until I give you the audio cue. When you hear my audio outro, that's when you're going to do that in the channel, which I'm going to show you guys in just a moment. You can feel free to practice in my channel in the meantime, by the way. But I'm going to put the channel link in my channel in just a moment, and then you can go over there and check him out and do the raid for this person. But you're welcome. You're welcome, Mr. Wonders. Just make sure you send me that Steam request, though. So yes, that's what we're going to be doing as soon as you hear my audio outro. Otherwise, I'm going to be back at you day after tomorrow, Thursday night, for some more Pillars of Eternity Day 13, as we wrap up Act 2. And then Friday will either be Pillars of Eternity or Icewind Dale, depending on whether I can get a hold of the rest of the guys. If not, we will continue to march forward with Pillars of Eternity. Also, please mark your calendars. Next Friday, not this Friday, but next Friday, a week from this Friday, I'm going to be at Philadelphia Comic-Con doing a presentation, a panel at about 4:30 p.m., along with Kale Sotolbo, a mod on this channel and one of our regulars and a streamer in his own right and a game designer. He and I are going to be talking about Twitch and about social media and stuff like that for the author, speculative fiction author, and the creative and creator, creative people like Satobo and others and myself. So we're going to be doing that on Friday. That's Friday, May 8th. And then Saturday, May 9th. Please mark your calendars. 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time, 8 p.m. I have a major announcement on the channel, and I really want the biggest possible turnout that I can get. So please make sure you spread the word. Saturday, May 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Big announcement coming about the channel, so please mark your calendar and don't forget to be there for that Saturday. Otherwise, I'm going to be at you guys on Thursday, and I am looking forward to some more Pillars of Eternity then. Let me say goodbye to all the people who made this such a wonderful, wonderful stream. I would like to thank Apples. I'd like to thank Burner. I'd like to thank Demiser, Law, Lego Freak, Gentleman, and Thorg. All my wonderful mods. Also Shadow Mage, who was here earlier. You guys did a great job. Best mods on Twitch. Thank you all so much. I'd like to thank my regulars, people like Batty, Dakame, Gray, Twitter God, Retweet Person, etc. Jizase, good to see you again, G. Knumi, Kais, Love Shack, Mercurius, Mizu Fluffy, Money, all regulars of mine. A couple of new people, too. Brandhauser, thank you for the follow tonight. I appreciate it. Fiddle with My Stick, I don't know if I've had you fiddle with my sticks. That name sounds familiar. I think you may have followed me, but if not, welcome back to the stream. And if you have, then welcome into the stream for the first time. Of course, always a pleasure to have new people like Mr. Wonders in here, and congratulations, Mr. Wonders. Regulars Nogbad, Not Diddy, Obme, Strike Ninja, Totowerbs, TTM, Varney, Vacan, Viking Top Hat, Rogan, and Zebchi, all regulars of mine. Gizase, damn it. You just said to call you G. Gizase. Anyway, so that is the deal. So we are going to be going to raid right now, but again, do not go and raid until you hear my audio outro. That's going to do it for me, and I'm going to see you guys on Thursday around between 8 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now we are going to go here. We're going to go to Jackalfear. Jack right now is playing Pillars of Eternity as we speak, so you guys will have even more Pillars of Eternity, except I think he's playing it on hard, if I'm not mistaken, so it's a little bit more difficult than I'm playing it, but still, you're going to get to see more of him. So let's go do that raid as soon as you hear my audio outro. Love you all. You're the best viewers on Twitch, and I'll catch you all Thursday night. Until then, be good to each other. Have a good night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Search now through your pile of broken lies and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise. When will they catch you? All those little things you said, will it turn around instead? Blame the voices in your head. With all your subtle language, try and turn your life around. If your center gets unwound, you do your best to slow things down.